brings you to my humble rectory?
Are you all packed? I heard you got kicked out of your hut.
So who do I owe that to? You wouldn't have had anything to do with this, would you, Hanush?
You've no one to thank for that but yourself, Godwin. If you hadn't been living like an animal, you wouldn't be regretting it now.
You're wrong, though.
And I trust you. We have a...
Secret mission. Summer.
You buffoon!
Do you know about Lord Capon?
Aye.
Yes. To Sir Otto...
Royal Chamberlain.
You know more than I'd expect.
It doesn't surprise me. I also know that Trotsky...
2 days. Whether...
The young lord should have been back long since...
He should. But he's not.
And now
That's right. You'll...
Why don't you send Hen...
That's exactly why.
So it's more serious than I thought. All right.
Well, that...
Oh, don't get ahead of yourself.
When should I go?
Right away.
Fuck! Did they have to lock us up? I have a feeling these walls are moving. Can you hear me? Hey! Hear me?
Oh, give it a rest.
I feel like we're going to be crushed here.
What?
Very droll.
Like jails?
No, I suppose they don't. Listen here, I wanted to say, well, that I'm glad to see you again.
Oh, yeah?
Give over.
Well, it sounds like the great Sir Hans Capon is getting ready to apologise.
Well, nevertheless, Henry.
Do you realise the shit you got me in? Without money,
I know, So, what we...
I was working in the blacksmith's...
Oh, well,
Sort of.
well, at least you weren't bored, eh?
What about you?
I also...
What, boozing and whore?
Fuck.
Where did you get the gear for that?
By using the old... I pulled a strong thread out of those rags I had on, made a snare for game, and before you could say jackrabbit, I was...
Weren't you worried about the local gamekeeper?
That nitwit! I found out, so I snooped around his lodge, and went sleeping in it once. I even went into his shed, and,
Thieving, too, to top it all.
Oh, give over. Shh, quiet.
Have you seen Captain Thomas?
He's right.
Last I heard from Father...
Aye. Only he's been...
Good God.
Captain Thomas!
But he's in a fever.
Oh, we'll deal with that son.
Leave it be.
Hey! Open up, you... Do you hear?
Again?
Come on, fellas! I want to talk to the captain.
So, if you want to get out of here, for a start, you can carry on
Wait, though.
with that madman. He was...
But he...
Ain't you a bit old for fairy tales, son? If you want to do something for him...
Your Captain Thomas can testify that...
Don't you say a word about our captain. They moved him during the night to the chapel at...
I'll get to work.
Good lad. Or Sinner the blacksmith, or go down to the outer bailey where they're building the... And no wandering around where you're not allowed.
Yeah.
Lots of guests. Not enough pretty girls for my liking. It's a lot better here in Trotsky.
Let's hope the bride doesn't hear you.
Why wouldn't they when it's true? It will be bad, I tell you. I don't know. Seems to me it's always the same. Bad. Well, it will be even worse. Look, there's a rabble running rampant.
nice. Good feeling, too.
So I went to see my brother. And? To talk about the inheritance.
But your father's still alive, isn't he?
Aye, but his rules are
Lots of guests. Not enough pretty girls for my liking, though. It's a lot better here in Frosty.
Let's hope the bride doesn't hear you. You might
I'm only a sweaty blacksmith. Who'd care what I think?
Who knows? But someone might care why I listen to such talk, and on duty too.
You play the saint, but I know very well what you're going to say. Just in your opinion about the Chamberlain.
What's Annie's wedding like?
It was nice. Good feeling, too. Lots of guests. Not enough pretty girls for my liking. It's a lot better here in Frosty.
Sometimes he invites me for a drop of wine and a bite to eat.
Aha! So it's true what the Lord used to say.
That's that.
I saw him.
I think.
How should I? They told me.
Oh. I'm a black.
Oh.
I.
Then you might have. I'll tell you what. So fire it, and there's only one.
All right.
How many? But Kabat's already.
One.
You'll find.
All right.
And now I'm. And when it's. Lads!
What's the map?
Because of that, the lock on my spice chest. How am I to be?
But the black.
I know he is.
Yeah, seems to me.
I wouldn't be surprised, the lazy wretch.
Can I help you?
No.
I know how to do.
All right, I'll wait.
soldiers of Christ.
This'll take a bit longer.
Grant that Captain Thomas may recover. I beg you, let his wounds be healed, and if you take him from his work, welcome him in to your heavenly kingdom. Take him to your bosom, for he is a good Christian and a fine man. Amen.
This is almost done. And that's it.
About that? Well,
Yeah.
well, what do you...
No.
You're a smart... He's our grown... Just between the...
Wedding like.
It was nice. Good food and drink. God be with you.
I brought you those.
That took... And you know who get...
You?
Exactly. Or I'd have to go back...
Do I get...
Hey,
What did you...
you're...
Well, I... Sure.
very one...
I'll be going...
Sarana...
It was nice. Good food and drink.
Wedding like.
It was nice. Good food and drink.
What did...
You're a bit...
Well, not quite.
But I'll tell you.
Isn't there...
Well, since you're off, a very nice...
Who did you lose it?
Father Nicodemus. That priest.
Don't worry.
But with no...
Naturally.
It was nice. Good food and drink.
Still no...
None at all.
How can...
How do you? And then he promised
Oh, well.
he ought to.
Thank her the...
Jesus
She's not able...
Again?
She told me you always...
Jesus, what?
I'm supposed to...
What of it? I already let you into the forge anyway. There's this small red pot on a shelf there. Just don't get up to any...
Sure. So I got what...
It's in the castle.
Yeah, but I'm not allowed...
Never mind that.
Do you know how I...
You can't. Only usually, that is. Only.
I understand.
Farewell, my friend.
What a day. I burned the rue in the morning, and then the girl told me we're out of venison. I don't know what that gamekeeper's up to again. Actually, I do know, and it ain't nothing good. And now this. 3 years that lock is broken, and 3 years that good-for-nothing has been promising to fix it. But no. After all, I'm just a stupid cook fanker who's always nagging and won't leave anyone in peace. But if I didn't nag, there'd be nothing done in this godforsaken castle. You have to kick people's asses here to even get them out of bed in the morning. The lazy bones. Pfui! Here it is, that damned chest. 3 years I've been telling him. God's truth. Thank you kindly, young man. If you want to get a bite to eat, stop by the kitchen.
Christ almighty! Pain!
First bell. Another 11 to go.
God above. Starting up again.
Careful.
It seems like you'd be glad to...
Alea Yaktan honest, my friend. So I'll be quite glad if you join me.
I heard you have a...
Aye, it belongs.
How do you mean?
Kabat is known for having some peculiar...
Let's play for it then.
Certainly, why not? As you wish, friend.
So...
Indeed I...
What did you...
Certainly not.
And isn't playing...
It's not as if we were Romans.
Romans?
Ah, That's exact. Which, by the way,
Never mind then.
may the Lord bless.
Christ. What's that sound? Did I imagine it?
No. Pardon me for disturbing you, miss.
If you want to pray, go somewhere else. The chapel is closed. Unless you're a priest. Which I presume you're not.
No, I'm not. My name is Henry.
I'm Adela, Thomas's sister. What is it you want, Henry?
I need to talk to your brother.
No chance of that. He's been lying in a fever for 3 days, and the surgeon is away with Sir Otto. Unless he returns soon, Thomas won't be talking to anyone ever again.
Oh, Christ. But this is a matter of life and death. Thomas is the only one who can testify to what happened.
Yes, it's a matter of life and death for my brother. I want him to rest. Besides which, he's delirious and can't tell you anything.
What actually happened?
They were attacked by If the surgeon was here, he'd be in his care. I'm
sorry. Maybe I could help? Where's the physician?
He was only anyway.
I actually know it.
Really?
All you have to do is tell me what's in it.
Not even our surgeon knows.
And where is this book?
How should I know?
I'll have a look there then.
But no one is allowed.
I'll figure it out.
Why do you want to help?
Well, unless Thomas recovers and testifies that me and my friend...
You mean that
He's a noble. Sir Hans... The main thing is...
Yes.
I'll get going then.
Go.
Everyone to me. You there. The second toll for Hans.
Saturday. Hope it lasts.
What was that? I heard it coming from here. Did I imagine it? Fuck it.
If you're after some leftovers, the kitchen's up top. I don't think there's much there, though.
The third toll. I better get moving.
Where's the damn cooks?
I suppose you're...
Damn right. Like, I know they're prepared, or at least a bit of gruel.
I can see if I...
Hey,
You might...
thanks. Well, at least...
You're welcome. Who are...
Me?
We both...
Says someone who was just sitting.
They let me out.
Really?
I have to help Captain...
Thomas?
Well, you look like...
Why?
Because I could make plenty of trouble for...
Uh-huh. And what would you... I wouldn't be the...
But he'd sure as hell care about how you talk about him.
All right, all right.
Tell me what I need to know.
All right. If it's medicine you're after, the surgeon has a store. There's all sorts of junk there, but there's one chap...
And what if there's nothing?
Then tough luck. That crackpot writes down everything he does.
All right.
And now get out of my way.
The fourth bell. What if I was supposed to distill it? bell's ringing for hands the 5th time.
This place?
Did you get it?
Yeah.
It will have to be diluted. His fever is getting worse. If this doesn't work, I don't think he'll last long.
These days we have all sorts of And so, for the damages he caused to our dear Lord Otto von Berghoff, he is sentenced to be hanged by the neck until dead!
Stop! You can't execute this man. He's a noble. Captain Thomas here will testify that we're messengers from Ratoi.
What is this nonsense, for Christ's sake?
It's true. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein.
Deal with it, for God's sake!
But, sir, the captain!
Captain Thomas has a fever. He's clearly delirious. Seize them immediately.
You can't do this! I am a nobleman, do you hear? A noble! Get your hands off me! You can't do this!
Open the gates!
My lord.
What the hell is going on?
It was just it's a hanging.
You can't hang him. He's a noble. That's for me to judge. Take him down! And for Christ's sake, help me off this horse!
You may enter.
My respects, Sir Otto. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein.
Welcome to Trotsky, gentlemen. I'd greet you standing up as befits, but I'm glad I can even sit at the moment.
I heard you were ambushed by outlaws.
You heard almost all the others were killed, so there is no one here to heal me, and I
hope your health will soon be restored.
We shall see. But now...
In truth, the...
Your Chamberlain's welcome was a
And we are glad you hold...
I regret what happened.
Anyway, as far as I'm aware...
True. Our houses...
I should say so. Attacking Brno and Jihlava together...
But we can all point the finger. Although I don't doubt your reasons.
We certainly had. The main one, but let us leave that aside.
Unfortunately, during the ambush, we lost...
All right.
In brief, neither Wenceslas's supporters... King Sigismund's actions will not lead...
Let us say that...
Sir Hanush and the other lords on our side are interested in knowing what... and...
In other words...
Well, betray is a strong word. I expect there are also lords among your ranks who are considering... And for the Kingdom of Bohemia, it would certainly be better...
Your companion speaks like a diplomat, Sir Hans. However, the question is whether... Nonetheless, Sir Hanush, there is disorder and anarchy in the land.
We've had plenty of experience of that at home too, sir. Only a short time ago we had to deal with a similar band.
Then you will surely understand. Only I'm damned if I know how to do...
If I may be so bold, sir, so Henry and I...
Is that so?
Right now, we've got a common enemy.
So then, sir...
Indeed, you may. I need to muster sufficient... And since I don't have many...
Just say the word, sir.
You'll go to Nebakov. That's the omen there. Jaromir It would be useful if an...
Is the route safe?
As I said, the fortress is in the wild...
Don't worry, sir.
We'll take care of it.
All right.
Very well. The Chamberlain...
Thank you, sir.
When you were out...
Henry!
Why do...
The thing is...
Oh.
He's called Istvan.
I've already told you that's nonsense. How would he be here?
And why...
He was the leader of a band that met...
Interest.
Thank you, sir.
I understand. And now I shall go with God.
Thank you for everything, sir.
There will be time in... Sir Otto has general... And you, Henry. There, you're... Nevertheless, his lordship, and therefore he... Gentlemen, follow...